Hello everyone. I thought I would do a quick read on Ricky Martin. I have had a few requests for that and I have a little bit of time right now, so I'm going to do a quick Ricky Martin reading just to find out what's exactly is going on there with his nephew and his family. I know that he has recently, I believe, settled out of court, like paid off, but I want to know, like, was it a payoff to Hush Hush, or was it that they were just like, okay, they don't have enough evidence because he didn't do it? So, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to find out myself, like, what exactly is going on with this whole Ricky Martin situation. So can you please, spirit guides and angels of the light, please tell us what... sorry, I'm struggling to pick that card up. Can you tell us what is the situation between Ricky Martin and his nephew? What is the current situation? Oh, between Ricky Martin and his nephew. Situation between Ricky Martin and his nephew. Guys, there's a lot going on here already. I can feel it. Okay, now let's put these where you can see them. Okay, so I'm using my cards today that for people who want to learn tarot as well, it might help you. So, you know, you have the first card is the pain, heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness. So it's betrayal, you know, but what we need to figure out is it betrayal from Ricky or is it betrayal from his nephew, right? This is rest, anxiety. Guys, I think something else is going on here, like balance, like undecided. You're trying to figure something out if you should or shouldn't. I do think something happened. I do think something went on, but I don't think it's with the nephew. There's a secret's coming out. I think there's something else going on in the background. They have other, I don't know, dirt on Ricky, like the family, and they were deciding on what to do with that information. I think it's a very emotional situation for both of them. I think the nephew is a little bit, I don't really know much about this guy, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think the nephew is a little bit slow, and I'm not saying that to be derogatory. I have a disabled nephew as well. I think he's innocent, and something or somehow something was taken advantage of him, but I don't necessarily think it was a Ricky. I think they had a choice of information to put out there about Ricky, and they weren't sure what to do, and there's other secrets, and this secret leads to something else that's much more interesting, or whatever, much more impactful, if that makes sense. Let me just ask, did Ricky and his nephew, did they have a sexual relationship? I'm going to pull 3 cards, okay? Did Ricky and his nephew have a sexual relationship? Okay, let's put these up there. Okay. I'm going to say yes, guys. I'm going to say yes, but it's a known family thing, okay? Occult, which is, you know, the dark underbelly, eyes wide shut gang kind of thing. There's 2 maybes and a yes. I think it may not have been this nephew. It might have been somebody else in the family, but it might have also been Ricky since he was a kid. He's been brought up in a family that has done these practices, and that is why he's got to where he is in the entertainment industry. because of the practices that he's done with the family. I don't necessarily think it's with this nephew, but I think that there is underhanded things going on. I think something has happened, but not with this particular nephew in the family. Like, there's a lot of things going on, and I think Ricky Martin has had a lot of things happen to him in his childhood. I know he was part of a music group when he was a teenager, so I'm gonna just ask, was Ricky Martin ever abused? Was Ricky Martin ever abused as a child, or ever abused generally? Was Ricky Martin ever sexually abused? Was Ricky Martin ever sexually abused? Oops, whoa. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Let's just put that. Let's do this. I'm gonna say yes, and it was quite aggressive, and it was obviously for him to become a star. It's like he thought he had to do that to become a star. Let's see. It happened really fast. He was young. He wanted to be part of the entertainment industry. That tells you a sinister addiction. Things that are just not good for you. Bondage, materialism, addiction, depression. Yeah. And it changed his world, and it changed his life. So this is something Ricky Martin is aware of. He knows about this. He doesn't really like sex. I don't feel a lot of sexual. He doesn't like sex, but I think he does rituals in order to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like does that make sense to you? Like, it happened so fast. Star was on the rise. They told him he had to do this, but he was in the family already where it came up. Let me ask, what is his family? Was his family extorting him? Or do they really have information on him? Was his family extorting him? You know what I'm getting, guys? I'm getting that their whole family's into something dark and dodgy. They're part of this whole thing. It's in the family to get a start. But he's the one who came out with the success, and he's got to help them all out. And it's like he stopped helping them or something, and they're like, well, if we want more from him, we just have to tell the world exactly what goes on. You know what I mean? So was his family extorting him, or do they really have information on him? Oh yeah, they want money. But regret. I think some people in the family didn't want to do this. Okay, so there is some truth to what they're saying. I don't think it's the whole story. I think we're getting snippets of what it is. I think it was about money. I think it was something that maybe Ricky Martin had to do that he didn't want to do. And they were just like, yeah, if you don't give me money, we're going to tell the truth about something, or at least start the doubt in people's minds. There is some truth to what they're saying, but yes, it is about money as well. I just don't think they've told everything. That's quite sad, guys. And I feel like when you're born into this kind of cycle in this family, it's really, really difficult to get out of it. Well, how does Ricky Martin's husband feel? How does Ricky Martin's husband feel about this? How does Ricky Martin's husband feel about this? How does Ricky Martin's husband feel about this? He's standing by him. I don't think he thinks all of it's true, but I think his partner, his husband, knows about the industry. I think his husband knows like what had to be done for him to get where he is. I think he knows that there's some things going on. He's standing by him. He loves him. He's standing by him, and I think he knows that there was a strategy to get money from him, but he knows what his husband had to go through to get to where he is. So he's just keeping quiet about it, like publicly, but he's standing by him. He's standing by him. But I feel like he would leave if it got too hard, if all the truth came out. I feel like he would leave, and he would be like, hey, if this all comes out, I'm pleading the fifth. I don't know anything about what's going on with you and your family, and let this happen. I'm going to say I don't know anything about it. Is Ricky Martin part of the one, like, there's many groups, right, guys? Sorry, I'm shuffling without seeing. is, you know, there's many eyes wide shut kind of groups and occults and things, and I think they all kind of fight within each other, to be honest, in Hollywood. But I want to know, is Ricky Martin part of any occult group? Is he part of any dark ritual groups? Is Ricky Martin part of any dark ritual groups? Oh, yes, he definitely is. It's opportunity. An opportunity was given to him when he was a kid. It's kind of like he didn't have a choice, though, guys. You know, when you're born into something like this and they just do it to you, you don't know it's different. You don't know it's anything. You know, he had a conflict. Now it looks like he's trying to get out of it, or he stopped doing it, and everybody was like, if you stop doing these rituals, oh, you're a liability to us, so we might have to like suck people on you, like set people on you. And it looks like they've set his family on him. Yeah, they're gonna take his fortune, so it's kind of like he's kind of backing away from this. He was in it. It gave him an opportunity. He didn't really have a choice. He was in conflict with it when he really kind of realized what it was. He tried to get out of it, and there's like, well, you can't really leave it because you're in it, and we're gonna take your money and your legacy from you if you do it. It's a burden that crossed boundaries, and he refused. He refused the offers. He told them he doesn't want to be part of it anymore. And they have set this whole thing up. And so I do think there's some truth to it, but I also think that he regrets things that have happened, and he didn't really want to be part of it. So anyway, I hope that helps, guys, and I pray for him and his family that things get better for people who want good things for other people and themselves. So I pray for that. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know your comments and your thoughts down below, and I will speak to you again. Bye for now.